Welcome to our next class, students. Chapter number 13, Pythagoras theorem. You all are familiar with Pythagoras theorem. Exercise 13th A. Question number 1. A ladder 13 meter long. This is ladder. Okay. Is rest against a vertical wall whose length we don't know. And the foot of ladder is at a distance of 5 meter from the foot of wall. So this is the required right triangle. You have to find the height of the wall. That easily you can find out using Pythagoras theorem. Second question, a man goes 20 meter due north. As the question is concerned with directions, so I have drawn directions north, east, south, west. What is the question? A man goes 40 meter due north, 40 meter this side from the original position. Then from this point 50 meters towards west. And you have to find the distance of the final point from the origin. That means this, you have to find what? X using Pythagoras theorem. This is a right triangle. Easily you can find out. Then third question, you can see here children on your books. This is the given question. Calculate the length of PR. You have to find the length of PR. These are the given dimensions children. Using this small triangle PSQ. These two sides are given. You can find out PS using Pythagoras. 10 square minus 6 square. You can get this side. Then this side is given. This side is given. Easily you can find out PR. Question number 4. You can see this is the given figure. Both the triangles are right triangle. These two sides are given of this triangle. Using these two sides we can find out DB. And then after we can take this triangle. This side is 13 given to you. This we'll find out from here. And then we can find out AB using Pythagoras theorem in this triangle. Question number 5. AD is drawn perpendicular. AD is drawn perpendicular to base BC of an equilateral triangle. This is an equilateral triangle. All sides are 10 centimeter. Clear? And you know that in case of equilateral triangle, perpendicular is the median. It divides the base into two equal parts. Very simple children. Both are right triangles. Use any of the triangle. This is 5, this is 10. You can easily find the length of AD. That will be 10 square minus 5 square whole under root. Sixth question. In a triangle ABC, this is the given triangle. ABC, side AB is given 8 centimeter. BC is 6 centimeter. AC is 3. Calculate the length of OC. So I took OC as X. So from here, you can see I'll take this triangle first. And then I'll take full triangle. Now in small triangle and full triangle, which side is common? Side OA is common. I'll find out OA from small triangle also. I'll find out OA from big triangle also. That I've already got. You can see here. In the small triangle, the value of OA will be this. And from big triangle, the value of OA will be this in terms of X. As their left sides are equal, their right sides will also be equal. Now 9 minus x square equals to, you can expand this term. Clear? X square will get cancelled. Easily you can find the value of x from here. Seventh question. In triangle ABC, AB is equal to AC. It's an isosceles triangle and base is given 10 centimeter. And the area of the triangle is 60. Area is given. You have to find out the value of x. Children, when you know, in case of isosceles triangle, if you drop the perpendicular, it will bisect the base into equal parts. Now take this triangle. What is area of isosceles triangle? Half base into height. Clear? Base is what? 10. Height we have to find out. Clear? It is not given. But height easily we can find out using the triangle. By using Pythagoras, I got the value of AD square. Clear? Now what is the formula of area? Area is 60. Half. Base is what? 10. Into height. What is height? Height is under root x square minus 25. So how you have to do? Transpose 2 here, take 10 over here, then squaring both the sides, root will get cancelled and you can find the value of x. Question number 8. The ratio of the sides of the triangle are given 1:1:√2. You have to show it is a right triangle. See beta, I took these two sides as 1x. And why I have taken it as the hypotenuse? Because hypotenuse is the longest side. These are 1x and you know the value of √2, 1.4 something. So this side is the greatest among all these sides. That's why it is taken as hypotenuse. Now you apply Pythagoras on it. If it is applicable, means if left hand side is equal to right side, that means it is a right triangle. Ninth question, two poles, one is of 6 meter and one is of 11 meter. It will be like this, are standing vertically on the plain ground. If the distance between their feet is 12 meter, this is given. Find the distance between their tips. You have to find AD. Clear? So for this, children, we have to construct ourselves a line parallel to this. If this is 12 meter, this will also be 12 meter, because in order to find AD, I need this side as well as this side. So this side I got 12 meter because this is parallel to this. Whole pole, this pole is 11 and this much distance is 6. What will be the remaining length? 11 minus 6 is equal to 5. Now this side is 5, this is 12. AD I can find out using Pythagoras theorem. Now 11th question, you are given, see beta, 10th question is this. In this question you have to make construction, find the length of BC. You are asked to find the length of BC. BC, why we need to make construction here? Because BC is side of this triangle which is not a right triangle. So it will be difficult for us to find out the value. Now look here, this side is 17. Clear? We have to construct ourselves. This side is parallel to this side. This is 7. And what will be the measurement of? So this construction I made, whole side is 17. This much is 7. So what will be this remaining length? It will be 10. Using this triangle, we can easily find out the value of x using Pythagoras theorem. Once you will get x, that will be the same measurement. This side is given, then we can find out BC using Pythagoras theorem. Okay. Now the 11th question, in the given figure, this is the given figure, ratio of AX is to XB. AX is to XB is given what? 1 is to 2. So I took it as 1A and 2A and the whole side is 12. See beta. So from here, can I write 1A plus 2A is equal to 12? 1 plus 2 will become 3A is equal to 12. That means what is the value of A? A is equal to 4. Clear? So after that, what is given to you? Find the length of AC. You have to find the length of AC. Very important question. How to solve it? This question is based upon the chapter similarity, which you have not done, but I'll tell you what is similarity. See beta, if any two angles of the triangle are same, we can say that both the triangles are similar. Now I took the triangle AXY and ABC. Very carefully listen it. AXY and ABC. In small triangle and the big triangle, angle A is common. Okay. And this angle is 90. So this will also be 90 because the lines are parallel, corresponding angles. I wrote here. Look here. In these two triangles, angle A is equal to angle A. Angle AX by is equal to angle ABC is equal to 90 degree. So by AA postulate, AA means angle postulate, both the triangles are similar. Okay. Now what is the property of similar triangle? If the triangles are similar, their sides are proportion. Their sides are in proportion. What does it mean? This triangle and the full triangle is similar. Now I can say this side of small triangle AX upon AB is equal to AY upon AC. Is it clear? Once again, AX upon AB is equal to AY upon AC. Same thing I wrote here. So put the value, we can easily find out AC using this proportion. Clear? And once you will get AC, then the next is to find out BC. Look here. AC we will get using that. This side we know, and BC we can find out using Pythagoras theorem. So with this, your first exercise is complete. Let's start with exercise 13B. Very important exercise. This is the given figure and this is what you have to prove. Children, it is compulsory to write given to prove. Marks will be given for that. If you will not write, we will deduct marks. So look here now. See, I need all the terms in form of square. So you can see here, C is involved, A is involved in the answer, X is also involved, B is also involved, only H is missing. H is the side which is common in both the triangles. So what I'll do, I'll apply Pythagoras in this triangle also. I'll apply Pythagoras in this triangle also. From both the triangles, I'll find out the value of H and then I will equate them. Look here, same thing I did here. In one triangle, I applied the value. I got h square value from here. Then in another triangle, I got h square value from here. Then equate both the values. Clear? X square will get cancelled. You are left with this. That is your result. It's an equilateral triangle. All the sides are given x, and you have to find the value of x find that in terms of x, the length of AD. You have to find the length of AD in terms of x. Since it is equilateral triangle, perpendicular will bisect the base. So it will be x by 2, x by 2. Take any triangle and find the value of AD using Pythagoras theorem in terms of x. That you do yourself. Third question, ABC is a triangle, right angle at point B. M is a point on BC. And what you have to prove? You have to prove AM square is equal to AB. Look here, you have to prove AM square plus BC square is equal to AC square plus BM square. So for this, what we'll do? Look here, I took this triangle, I got the value of AM square, and then in full triangle, I got the value of AC square. See children, AB is common in both. Clear? So from here, I got the value of AB. That is what? That is AC square minus BC square. So here in place of AB square, I wrote AC square minus BC square. Transpose BC this side. This is the result what you have to prove. Thank you students. I'll meet you in the next class.